Hi, and welcome back to this new video tutorial of OpenCart. In today's video tutorial, we'll be checking out OpenCart Mobile Application. Now, in the previous video, as I've already shown you, we demonstrated you the particular mobile application for the Android devices, wherein I showed you the complete workflow of the mobile application on the Android devices there, how we'll be able to check the home screen of the mobile app, the different options available there, and the customer-centric features under the customer's account panel within the mobile app itself. But in today's video tutorial, what we'll be doing is we'll be checking out the backend configuration there for the mobile application itself, wherein we'll be seeing how we'll be able to set up the featured categories, how we'll be able to set up the banners, carousels, what we say as the AR collection or the augmented reality collection for our mobile application. Apart from that, we'll also be seeing how we'll be able to set up the custom collection in the admin backend panel for our Android mobile application there. As I've already told you, we are using the framework for this mobile application as the Flutter itself, and we are developing the same for the Android and the iOS devices both there. But in the previous video, we just saw the Android part there. And in today's video tutorial, we'll be checking out the backend configuration for the OpenCart mobile application in the admin backend panel of the OpenCart itself. But before I proceed further with this particular video tutorial there, kindly do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So let's do one thing. Let's hop onto the admin backend panel of the OpenCart there, and let's see how we'll be able to initially configure the Android application there from the admin backend panel itself. For the same, let's hop onto the admin backend panel of OpenCart now. So right now you can see that I'm at the OpenCart web store front end, and I'm on one of the categories, that's the bread and buns, as you can see right now on your screens. So the very first thing that I want to show you is the backend configuration for the OpenCart Mobile there. But before I proceed further with this particular video tutorial, kindly note that after we have created the mobile application for you and we have made it live at the Google Play Store, the customers would be able to download that particular mobile app on their Android devices there. Apart from that, we'll also be configuring the backend settings there, wherein you will be able to set up the featured categories, carousels, AR collection section. You'll be able to set up the push notifications that can be sent out to the mobile devices and much more. So for those configuration settings, let me take you to the admin backend panel now, and let's log into the admin backend panel by entering the username, password, and tapping on the login button thereafter. So here I'm at the backend panel of the OpenCart web store, and what I'll do is I'll enter the username, password, and I'll tap here on the login button thereafter to log into the admin backend panel there. Now, after we have successfully logged into the admin backend panel, we will have configured one section there wherein you can set up the configuration settings for your mobile application there for the Android devices there. And you'll have this mobile option under which you'll have different options like banners, notifications, featured, carousel, category, custom collection, and augmented reality. Now let's go through these options one by one. So the very first option that we have is the banner section. Now if I tap here on the banner section, this would list out the particular banners that we have already added, as you can see here. And the banners can be of two types. One is the product type banner or the category type banner. So if it's of a product type banner, then whenever a customer taps on the product banner, he'll be redirected to the respective product link that we have added within the backend there. And same goes for the category. If we have selected or we have created the particular banner as a category one, then whenever a customer taps on that particular banner, he'll be redirected to that particular category that has been assigned to that particular banner in the admin configuration settings, as we'll be seeing in a while from now. Apart from that, if you want to add the banners here, you'll be able to set up the title of the banners as well for the different locales of your store. So here you can see that we have it for the British English language as well as in the Arabic language as well. So you might have seen now while I was showing you the mobile and therefore the Android devices, we were able to select the particular language, or we were able to choose the language for our mobile application as Arabic as well. As I've already told you, our mobile applications do support the LTR left to right and RTR RTL languages, that is right to left languages as well. Now to add the banner, what we'll be doing is we'll be tapping here on the add banner button that you can see on the bottom right hand side. Tapping that up would bring up this particular section. Here you just need to enter the details of the banner. For example, 15% off for now. And for the other locales, you can set up the particular title in that particular respective language as well. Then you can choose whether it's of the product type. If it's of the product type, then you can tap here and you can select the product to which the customer should be redirected to. Otherwise, if it's of the category type, then under this particular section, what you need to do is you need to select that particular category here. So here you can see that I've selected the category type. So all of the categories are being displayed. I can choose, for example, bakery products, breads and buns. I can select that up. So now if the customer taps on this particular banner, that's 15% off for now. Because it's of the category type, he'll be redirected to the bakery products, and then he'll be redirected basically to the breads and buns category there as per the requirement itself. And then you can basically set up the image for this banner that you're creating, and you can set up the sort order for this banner on the mobile end there. As per the set sort order here, the particular banner would be available and visible to the customer on the mobile homepage there itself. Now, if you want to remove any banner, you can tap here on the remove button to remove that out, and then you can tap here on the save button to save a particular banner that you already created. So this was how we can create the banners for the mobile application there. Then comes the notification section. Now under the notification section, you will be able to see all of the complete notifications or the push notifications that you have created here. And here you can see the notification banner, the notification title, the notification type, whether it's a customer notification or it's a category type notification, the notification content, the notification status, the date edit, and you can also edit any of the notifications as per your own requirement there. So if I tap on the edit option here, we'll be able to see the particular notification in the edit mode. You can make the changes and you can again send and save the particular notification. After tapping on the send and save, the particular push notification would be pushed out onto the mobile end there, and the customers would be able to see those particular notifications. Now let's go back. To add a particular notification, what you can do is you can tap here on the add notification button, or if you want to delete a particular notification, you can select that notification and you can tap here on the delete button to delete that particular notification or the push notification itself. Apart from that, if you already created a particular notification and you have not sent it out, then you can select that out, and then you can tap here on the send button to send that particular push notification to the mobile devices there as per the requirement there. Apart from that, you will also be able to basically filter out the notifications using the notification title, notification status, notification type, whether it's of the product type, category type, or other type push notification that you have created, or according to the date added type. Now to add the push notification, you just need to tap here on the add push notification button on the top right hand corner. Tapping on that would bring up this particular section wherein you can set up the notification title as per the requirement there according to your store views. For your English store view, for your Arabic store view, you can set it up. If you have multiple store views, accordingly you can set up the notification title as per the requirement there. Then you have to set up the notification content, the content of the notification that would be sent out to the customers. Then you can choose the notification type. Here you can choose between product type, category type notification, other type, or the custom. If you choose it as product type, then under the product or category ID here, you have to choose that particular product. For example, I've selected the particular product. So this would be the product type push notification of the product type, that is ODM-908 gamepad. Now if I choose it as category type, then if I delete this out, then you can see now the categories are visible. For example, I'll choose breads and buns. So this would be the push notification that is of the category type, and here we have to select that particular category. Then we have the other type. In the other type, you can directly send out the notifications as per your own requirement there. There's no need to select the product and category ID. And then we have the custom type. Under the custom type, you will be able to select the custom collection that you've created here on the left hand side under the custom collection section. So whichever custom collections that you have created here would be available here for selection if you are choosing the notification type as custom there. So from the drop down, you can see that we have the please select custom collection. We have the augmented reality products, for example. We can select that out, and then we have to choose the status of the notification there. So we'll set it as enabled as per the requirement, and we'll be setting up a banner for the notification as well. Now after making all of these changes here and setting up the notification, you'll just have to tap here on the save and send to save as well as send, or you can just save it and you can send it at a later point in time by going back to the notification listing section in the back and selecting a particular one and then tapping on the send button here to send that particular push notification to the customers there. Now after the notification, then we have the featured one. Now under the featured section, what we can do is we can select the products that would be set up as featured products on the home page there, and the featured product section would be created, and these products that you've added here would be listed under the featured product section on the home page of the mobile application itself. So you just need to tap here and you need to select the particular product as per the requirement, and the products would be added as per the requirement there. As you can see here, if you want to remove any product from the featured product listing, you can just tap here on the minus icon that you can see next to the product name, and that particular product would be removed. Otherwise, to add it, just tap here, and for example, Amon I have added, Alphabet Biscuits and eGate SL I have added. These three I have just added there, and then you can tap here on the save button to save those featured products there itself. Now let's see the other section that we have, that's the carousel section. Now on the carousel section, you'll be able to create a particular carousel as per your own requirement, and this particular carousel would be visible on your mobile home screen at the very end, wherein the customers would be able to basically select or browse the products depending upon the manufacturer link that you have added. So according to manufacturer as well, you can set up a carousel. For example, we have Canon, Dell, Apple and Sony. So under Canon, if the customer taps on the Canon carousel option there, or the particular image there, then the Canon products would be displayed. Otherwise, if he taps on the Dell, then the Dell complete listing of the Dell products would be displayed to the customer there on the Android mobile application itself. So to add a particular carousel here, you can tap on the add carousel button that you can see. Then you have to choose the manufacturer link. So you can tap here and you can select a particular one, or you can enter the name of the same. For example, Sony, you can add an image to the same, and you can set up the sort order of that particular brand itself as per your own requirement, and then you just need to tap here on the save button thereafter. So this was how we can set up the carousels for the home screen there for the mobile application itself. Thereafter, we have the category section. So if I go to the category section here, we'll be able to set up the featured categories that would be displayed on the home page of the mobile application. At the very top, after the banners, we'll be having the featured categories. So here you can set up the featured categories as per your own requirement. You can set up the category name, category image, and the category icon as well as per your own requirement. So here you can see that we have given AR products, tablets, musical instruments, MP3 players, phone and PDAs, laptops and notebooks, home entertainment, gaming zone, desktops, clothes and much more have been set up as the featured categories there. Now to add a featured category, you can easily add a featured category as per your own requirement there. And to do so, what you need to do is you just need to add that particular one as per your own requirement here. And for example, if I want, I can also scroll through all of these ones that I've created. As you can see here, we have added multiple ones there. So for example, if I want to delete anyone, I can select that up and I can tap here on the delete button and tap on the OK button thereafter, and the particular featured category would be deleted from the particular listing itself. So to add a particular one, what you just need to do is you need to enter the category, or the category listings would be here. You just need to give the category icon, you need to choose that up, and you need to save that up as per your own requirement there. After the category, we have the custom collection. Now in the custom collection, you can create the custom collection as per your own requirement. So if you remember, when we were creating the push notifications, we had the option to select the custom collection as well when we selected the other option there. So here you can see that we had chosen, or we had shown you that the augmented reality products was being displayed under the custom collection there. So you can create a particular custom collection as well, and if you have already created a custom collection, then you can also edit that up by tapping here on the edit option. So if I tap here on the edit option, we can give the name of the custom collection as per our store locales, and all the store views, and then we can create the product collection as using the product IDs, latest product count, or the product attribute as well. So if you have used the product IDs, then here under the product option, then you can tap and you can select a particular product to add it as to the particular custom collection itself, and the particular collection would be created. Otherwise, if you go with the latest product count, then the latest product count number has to be set, how many latest product count number should be displayed within that particular collection itself. Then we have the product attribute. If we choose the product attribute, then according to the product attribute, we can add those products to the custom collection there using the product attribute there. You can choose it between, for example, for right now, we can choose it between price, manufacturer, and the model there. And according to the selected product attribute here, we have to give the product attribute value. For example, price from in two values, from for example $5 to $15. So whichever product attribute or the product having the product attribute value between the price range of $5 to $15 there, that particular product would be added to the custom collection there. So this is how you can make use of the product IDs, latest product count, and the product attribute to create a particular custom collection as per your own requirement there. And lastly, we have the augmented reality. Now under the augmented reality, you will be able to add the augmented reality products there. So basically what you can do is you can add the 3D models of your products there, and then the customers can make use of the same on their mobile end as well to check that particular product in the augmented reality there within their homes by opening their screen and putting up that 3D model within their home as per their own requirement. For example, they are checking a chair, they can place a chair within the particular spacing of their environment there, and they can basically check out that particular product in the AR augmented reality thing itself. So to add the augmented reality, what you need to do is you just need to tap here on the button, insert button, or the add button, and here you need to choose the product to which you want to add the 3D model to. Select that particular product and then upload the Android 3D model. And for the for the Android AR file should be of the .glb file, and the mean type application or the octet stream. And for the iOS 3D model, the iOS AR file should be containing the .usdz or USDZ file format there, and then you can enable it out, and then you have to upload these files up here, and then you have to save it up for that respective product to which you want to add the augmented reality image or the 3D model of that particular product there itself. So these were the options in the side panel, the MobiCool section there. Now let me take you to some of other configuration settings that are there. For example, let's see the initial configuration settings for the mobile in there, and how we can set up the home page there or the home page configurator itself. So for that, what you need to do is you need to scroll down to extensions, and then you have to go to extensions. Under that, you have to select modules, and here you'll find one option with the name MobiCool. So I'll just scroll down, and here you have the MobiCool. You have to edit it up, and after editing it up, you can see that we have two different options. One is the general option and one is the homepage settings. Now under the homepage settings, basically here you'll see three different sections: the first section, the second section, and the third section. Now this third section that is displaying the mobile end shows the different banners that we have added, the featured category listing, then we are having the popular products, then we are having the best product, featured product, latest products, browse by brands, and the recently viewed products. So from here you can basically configure the home page of your mobile application there. So here you can see that we have set it as banners, then we have set it as categories. We can do it like we can take the categories at top, then on the right hand side you can see that the component sequence has changed. And now if the customer accesses after we've saved this out, now if the customer basically checks out the mobile application, then at the very top he'll find the featured category and then the banners there, then the popular product itself. Now here we are having a list that you can make use of to configure your home page of your mobile application there. For example, let me take the recently viewed and let's edit out. So after the recently viewed, you can see that we are having two recently viewed, so that's why it's showing as two recently viewed. But if I take the recently viewed at the top there and I scroll up in the mobile application, then you can see that the recently viewed is at the very top. Then we have the featured categories and so on and so forth. We have set up we have basically configured the home page for the mobile application there as per the requirement there, using the configurator or the home page configurator there. And we have made use of the different components that we can put up within the home page there as per our requirement there, and we can set up the sequence of the same, and according to the set sequence, the same is visible then to the customers on the mobile end there. So this was the homepage settings there that I've just shown you. Apart from that, we have the general section settings, wherein basically we have to enable the status of this particular thing. Then we have the general settings where we have to give the API key to set up for the application there. Similarly, we will set up the password that we want to set up for the mobile application there. Then we have the Firebase Cloud Messaging authorization key that is used to send out the push notifications from the website there onto the mobile end itself. And then we have the edit application settings. For example, you can set up the display Play Store link on your website there, display Apple Store link on your website. Then you can set up the Play Store link and the Apple Store link, and where exactly you want to make it visible on your website, on the top or on the bottom there. And the front end text that you want to display at the front end of your website for the links that you edit up. And similarly, you can choose the shipping methods and the payment methods that would be available within the mobile application itself. And after making these configuration settings, you just need to tap here on the save button to save the initial configuration settings and the homepage configurator settings there in the admin backend panel there. So yes, that was much about the OpenCart mobile application, and I hope that this particular video helped you out in understanding the workflow of this particular thing in the admin backend panel, how initially we'll be able to configure the mobile application banners, featured categories, carousels, and much more. Apart from that, how we'll be able to configure the home page there, or the visual aspect of the home page there using the different components, how we can add those components and how we can basically arrange those components as per our own requirement, and the rest of the things as well. So if you liked the video, then do kindly give it a thumbs up, and if you still have any questions, queries, suggestions or requirements regarding the OpenCart mobile application that is based on the framework, that's the Flutter framework, then you can anytime get back to us at support@webcool.com, or you can raise a ticket at webcool.uvdesk.com as well. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.